when I first started my detailing business, I wanted it to be a gift, but I just didn't expect to be able to give something like this away so soon after starting a business. So here's what happened. 7 months into my detailing business, it had gone very well, which I was super grateful for. And I was detailing, but I still had a full-time internship, so everything that I was making from it was extra. And I didn't see that as just something for me, but it was going, actually, this is something that I want to be a gift to the people around me, and to be something more than just, cool, made some extra money, but going, this materially affected the people around me, and I was able to give my energy and presence to the people that were around me, and this business was a catalyst for that. And the one way that it really worked was I had this tug to buy a car, and it was so strange to me because I had a car. It was a $1,600 Mazda Protege with 60,000 miles. Great car. I had bought it during COVID with 1,600 miles, for $1,600. It had 60,000 miles at the time, which was insane. And it had been an amazing car. And so I was feeling this tension going, why am I going to buy this other car when I don't need it? And so I decided to, despite not really knowing, I'm just going to listen, and I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to buy this car. So I bought this car, and then I'm driving it back to Northern California, and this name pops into my head, and it was a friend of mine named John. And I texted him, not while I was driving, and he responded. I just texted him, hey, so random, but what's your car situation? Turned out he was borrowing a car from a family he was renting from. And I went, oh, okay, so this is the person. And then I had the choice of going, which car do I give? Because one car had way more miles. The other was newer and had less miles. It's a 2003 Mazda Protege and a 1999 Lexus ES300. And I really liked the Mazda. And I went back and forth of going, I need to give a vehicle. I didn't have any clear tug of which vehicle to give. But then I went, okay, I'm going to give the Mazda to him. And we had met for coffee, and it was such a surreal experience to A, even just have two cars, and then B, to be able to give a car away at 26 years old was kind of insane. Like, I never thought that I would be able to do that, and that's been a gift that this business has given me. And after I gave that car away, what I didn't expect was that faithfulness would actually protect me, in that a few years later I was still driving that Lexus, and I ended up getting into an accident that was basically head on. I went from 50 miles an hour to 0 into the tow hitch of a Honda CR-V, and the front end of that Lexus got punched in like a taco, and I don't know what would have happened had I been driving that Mazda. So I can't say for sure, but there is a part of me that's going, giving that car away might have saved a limb being broken. I don't know what would have happened if I got into that same accident in that Mazda Protege, but I know it's not good. And so I'm super grateful that I was faithful in that it did seem to protect me in that way, and that was also the catalyst for me to get this van that I have now, because I asked, hey, I need to buy a van after that accident, and then I was able to get this at a really great deal, and it's been a game changer in terms of its wrapped. And so it's just so cool to see how, even when it didn't make sense, that small faithfulness made a difference. It protected me, and then actually built something that I don't know if I would have bought a van at that point if I wouldn't have been forced to buy a van. And I'm so glad that I have it. So that's the story of giving away my first car at 26.